Hey everyone, so you're probably wondering what I'm doing with my shirt off here. I know it's a little unusual, but I'm going to be showing you a physique update to show you my progress and fill you in on what I've been doing for the last 5 months or so. Now it's not necessarily for vanity purposes, I mean maybe a little bit, but it's mostly for instructional purpose to show you, like I said, what I've been doing. I think it'll add credibility and it'll help you understand how you can build muscle the most effective way possible. Obviously, I'm not the biggest guy or the most shredded guy, but I have made lots of progress, and I'm going to go over that with you as I pose, and maybe a little segment after this, okay? So it's been a lean bulk phase. I'm not shredded by any means. I'm 22 years old, 6'2", 211 pounds, and my body fat, I'm not sure, but if I were to guess, maybe around 15%. So keep that in mind. And I will be showing the legs and all that because we don't skip leg day over here, and you better not either. And that's all I need to say. So I'm gonna start and show you how I'm looking, all right? All right, so as you see, I'm over here posing. I'm by no means a competitive bodybuilder or physique athlete. However, I've spent some time here and there posing, so these are my best versions of these poses. Just to show off my physique. Now, a couple things I want to touch on here is my goal was to gain half a pound per week for every week of the bulk. The reason, because if you go any faster than that, chances are at my level of lifting in my lifting career, I will be gaining too much fat, and that's obviously the last thing you want. What you see here is 5 months into this bulk, I've gained about 10 to 11 pounds. So I started at 200 and I got up to 210, 211. Progress-wise, my waist has gone from a 31.5 inch to a 32.5, which not bad in 5 months. Barely any fluctuations, still pretty small. Arms have gone from 16.25 to 17.25, so I gained a whole inch there. Very happy about that. Legs have gone from 25 inches to 26. Again, and you'll see them here. That's huge to me. Strength-wise, my bench has gone from 185 pounds for 9 paused reps. To now where I'm doing a 225 for 4 sets of 8 paused reps. All right, my back squat has gone from 275 by 5 to 315 by 6. And my overhead press has gone from 95 pounds for 3 sets of 9 to 135 pounds for 3 sets of 9. So I've increased about 40 pounds on some major lifts there. Those are just to name a few. And that's pretty much some progress details for now. Of course, you saw the video, that's a little physique update. Now I'll have another one at the end of the bulk so that we can kind of compare. And again, like I mentioned, I did this for credibility purpose to show you that I practice what I preach. I'm not just over here spitting bro science, as I always say. All right, and of course, to talk about a few more things here, my goal is another 5 months is what I'm looking for. However, if I gain a little bit too much fat within that time, then I'll probably start to cut sooner. But again, I'll have the physique update when I decide to cut, so right at the end of the bulk. And I just want to cover real quick 3 main things that I did and that you need to do if you're really serious about building as much muscle as possible while keeping your fat levels to a minimum. Now, the first and probably the most important thing is patience. All right, now I know it's weird for me saying this for anybody that knows me because I was on the dirty bulk route for quite a while, and I got a lot of people on that route and they made huge gains, don't get me wrong, but the problem is the fun doesn't last forever, all right? And I'm gonna make a transformation video where you'll actually see me through the phases of dirty bulking. You'll see that it does work in terms of putting on size, but the cuts are brutal. And putting on 25 pounds in a month, as I have done in the past, it's stupid because you can't synthesize more than 1 to 2 pounds of muscle, if that, in a month's time. That's if you're more of a beginner level as well. That's why I'm putting on maximum 2 pounds a month. One of that's probably still fat, to be completely honest. So you have to keep in mind patience. They say building muscle, especially naturally at least, is like watching paint dry. So it's a long process. That moves me into number 2. You have to be, as I have been and will always be, disciplined fitness-wise, okay? So fitness-wise meaning you're tracking your diet, tracking the food that you're intaking, your calories, your macros, making sure that that's all on point for the most part, you know, at least 85 to 90% of the time. And you're tracking your workouts. So the weights that you're hitting, how many reps, sets, rest time, form, all those things are very important variables to maximize progress in the gym, which will of course maximize performance, muscle growth, and everything else as a consequence. The last thing is lifestyle discipline. So what's the difference? Well, lifestyle discipline meaning I'm doing this to be healthier. I'm not trying to be a competitive bodybuilder. If you are, that's totally fine. But when it comes to lifestyle, even as a competitive bodybuilder, you want to be healthy, because if your body isn't as healthy as it can be, then the environment is not going to be optimal to build muscle and to be as in good shape as you could be. So that being said, things such as doing cardio every single day, I've disciplined myself to stay on top of that, and I do cardio. I've maybe missed a handful of days of cardio every single time I've gone to the gym. And things like partying too much, I've kept that at quite a minimum, to be honest. Last few weeks, maybe not so much, but like I said, 85 to 90% of the time, if you discipline yourself not to party, not to drink too much, you know, drugs, for any of you bad people out there, I'm just playing, trust me. But you know, just stay disciplined with that. And again, it's going to lead to muscle gains the quickest way possible. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Gave you a little insight of how I'm looking, just in case you're wondering and wondering why is this guy telling me what to do when he looks like I don't even know. Well, now you know, alright? So I'll have a new video with an update very soon. So thank you all for watching, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll have a lot more workout content coming soon, as well as the usual videos of me talking. So thanks again, cheers, and I'll see you guys. Have a great day.